Previously on 4 Players, 1 Dungeon, Chapter 4 of Horde of the Dragon Queen.
I am going to start performing the Ballad of the Sacking of the Greatest.
A couple of the guys that were hanging back, they kind of stand up and kind of take a little bit of an interest.
Then what I would like to do is I would like to get up while she's doing her thing and go over and use my chalk and mark their wagon subtly.
Okay, so you guys are getting, packing up, getting ready. Then all of a sudden you hear some crashing noise on the other side of the, ring, and you hear this, I don't know what you call it, when a horse just
Whinny?
neighs. No, I mean
Screams and
pain. Screams pain. I don't know exactly. Yeah,
something like that, right?
yeah.
Yeah, that was terrible. But
Something
go
like
with it.
that.
Hey man, you piped up with your roar.
So a pterodactyl
Right,
swoops down.
So, just to clarify, there are
3 adder caps and 2 giant spiders.
My mom once
Another cat?
had a nasty relationship. It was kind of abusive with an ettercat. It's no good, man. I was young. I tried.
Sticky situation.
It was a sticky situation, man. Yo.
Wonder if they have like the Neverwinter Nights equivalent of Bob Barker, who wants you to get your ettercap spade and
Come on
neutered,
Degland.
Yeah. Please degland your ettercaps.
In the Midwest, 4 friends gather together. They all share one common bond, a love for Dungeons and Dragons. Join Davlin, Mave, Scar, and Varis as they make their way through the Horde of the Dragon Queen, a 5th edition D&D campaign. Welcome to 4 Players, 1 Dungeon, a Dungeons and Dragons podcast.
Alright, we'd like to welcome everybody back to the 4 Players, 1 Dungeon podcast. We're actually short of player tonight, but we still wanted to go ahead and push through and get a new episode out there for all you listeners. So, we're going to have a way to systematically remove the missing character from the situation for the night. So we're going to go ahead and pass it over to Sean, the DM, who's going to be catching us up on where we're at.
Okay, last we left off, you guys have been 2 weeks out of Baldur's Gate heading towards Neverwinter. You're in the Dragon Spear Castle vicinity. You're not at the castle, but the general area. When you guys wake up that morning, first thing you notice is it's raining. And it's pouring down rain. Davlin, you look over at Varis, and he's not getting up. He's sweating like a mule or a horse in church, whatever.
Mule in church.
Hey guys, Shorty over here isn't looking so good. Maybe we should come take a look at him. Hey, get up there, Varis. What are you doing?
He looks at you. You can tell he's all pasty.
Got a clap.
It's probably dysentery. We talked about this. It's
Chlamydia
dysentery.
is a bitch.
Varis comes down with dysentery.
And he has a lot of coughing fits, I think, too.
Yeah.
He got 8 awards.
He's got the clap.
Oh. Awards are the worst.
He's not here to defend himself, so we can get him whatever
Says
kind
his
of
name.
disease
Yeah,
we want,
I
right?
mean-
Several, probably.
He's got whooping cough, diarrhea, and chicken pox.
Okay, well, he's going to be down and out. We're
Yeah,
just going to let him
he's sick.
rest and get caught back up. So,
So, you guys are traveling in the rain. You guys go about 3/4 of the day down the trail. When everybody give me a perception check with disadvantage due to the rain.
Scar has a 14.
Mave has a 9.
alright, and Davlin has a 10.
Alright. Scar, you notice movement up ahead in the trail.
Okay. As I'm checking that out, it's still strong there. Be careful. I see movement up ahead.
Yes.
So are we in the lead wagon?
You're up high. Your wagon's a little higher than. You're like 2 or 3 wagons back.
Okay.
But often you just see a shadow. It's like that's how you see running through the rain.
Okay.
And it wasn't small.
The first thing I do immediately is I stand up and I cast Firebolt straight up in the air.
All right.
Okay. And that is just a signal to the caravan, letting them know that we should be in an alert mode. And immediately, I believe that Varis isn't back at the wagon. He's sick.
He's covered wagon.
Right. And maybe the boss man is doing the driving, and I'm riding shotgun. I cast that, and immediately I use the message cantrip as my bonus action. And I send a message, since Mave and Davlin are in the same wagon, I send a single sentence message to Mave. It says, I saw movement up ahead.
All right. A few minutes pass by. Everybody's on guard, bows and crossbows are out. Everybody's looking. Caravan goes about half by. But there's commotion behind you guys.
Okay, so Davlin's about what? If he's in the 4th cart back?
Yeah.
Something like that. I'm going to try to take a look around and see if I can notice anything from where I am, my vantage point, yes.
All right, you turn around, and about that time you hear a scream and someone goes flying.
Something?
Someone
goes flying?
Yeah, they just got hit by something and just went flying off the side
Something
of
in
the
the
wagon.
dark, like flew in super quick.
Yeah.
Or snatched some dude up.
Yeah, so all you know through the rain is you just see someone go flying off the side of the road.
Like that movie Pitch Black. Some shit just happened.
Everyone! We've got action back here!
Roll to poop yourself.
Yes.
Roll up the
I succeed.
initiative.
I pooped myself.
Okay, for Anish, Davlin gets a 19.
Hold on just 1 second. Let me write this down. Okay, 19 for Davlin.
And he wears a nice tie on special occasions.
Mave gets a 16.
16 on Mave.
And Scar has a 5.
Ouch. Alright, the order will be Davlin, Mave, whatever is attacking the caravan, and then Scar. So, that being said, let me get a few miniatures out. Alright, so, as you guys, Davlin yells, "To arms!" Somebody in the back stands up and he gets a javelin through him.
Okay, can I see anything? Do we know what's going on? Do I see any attackers or anything yet?
You see a couple shadows off to the side. It's heavy rain.
I'm just going to pull up with my longbow and take a pot shot at the closest shadow to me and see what happens.
All right.
But we haven't, so go ahead and roll my attack.
Yep, with disadvantage.
With disadvantage?
Yes. Rain. Heavy rain.
15
Hits.
for 10 damage.
How much?
10 damage.
Ooh. You hear,
Yes. Dead-eye Davlin, I'm telling you.
Alright. Great.
Maggie, Maeve's turn.
Maeve's turn. I can see nothing, right?
You see outlines of shadows. You can't tell what's out there.
Alright. Disadvantage. Oh, I'll set up for a different character here.
I had to do the same. Yeah.
D8, well, D8's better than D6.
You bet.
Of course, I'm not from the D8 side.
Whatever is attacking the caravans using the rain to their advantage.
Miss! Terribly.
Alright.
That was my my short bow, by the way.
Hand me my bag over there, would you, Steve?
Yep.
I need a couple extra dice.
Your bag holding.
Magical bag of holding.
Steve, what kind of beer are we drinking, man?
Tonight we are drinking my favorite beer of all time. It is Honeycrisp Apple Wheat Beer. And I didn't say that right. Hold on. Yes, I did. Honeycrisp Apple Wheat Beer by Shock Top. It's seasonal. You can only get it every now and again. I don't really even know when it comes out. I just started seeing it again. And, of course, as soon as I did, I had to pick up a couple six-packs. It's by far my favorite beer, and I hope you guys enjoyed it.
Well, I tell you what, I don't drink very often, just in general, and I drink beer even less. And I had one. In fact, I think I have a second one cracked open, No, I don't think I have yet, but I'm going to before the night's over. They're good, man. They're really, really good. And I'd suggest it for anybody who wants to experiment.
So you guys are popping shots out towards his back. About that time, you hear something hit something and screaming behind you, and another guy goes flying.
From the back still, or is this
No,
from the front now?
this would be the front now.
Okay. So, could you recap, because you just did their turn, can you recap what direction the first attack came from? Like,
if you guys are going, let's see, the road travel was kind of a northeastern direction. So it'd be the back that everybody's looking at, that's southwest.
right.
And the next one was just turned directly around.
Okay, so what I'm getting at is that, is everybody flying, like, off the wagons and shit in the same direction? Are we being attacked from one side?
No.
Or is it random
Random.
all over?
It's like something's running up, hitting something, and running back into the rain.
Okay. I hop down off of the wagon, okay? And I use the wagon, like I crouch, because the wagons are moving slowly in the rain, right?
Well, they've stopped at this point.
Okay, so I hop down off of the wagon, I crouch behind like one of the wheels, and I place my hand on my chest and I do this small whispering, and I cast Mage Armor on myself.
All right. Well, just for fun and giggles, roll a dexterity.
Was that your dump stat?
It would be a total of 7.
Yeah, you slip in the mud and you jump down.
That's perfectly fine. And I don't even get up then. Like, whenever I land on the ground, I just roll in tight the wagon, put my hand over there, say the incantation, and cast.
All right.
And that will be my turn.
All right. Just to prove how, what the
How bad it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, the weather is inclement, yes.
And yes, you will have to do dex checks in combat.
Okay.
Just because it's muddy and I'm just like being tortured.
Okay.
All right, back to the top.
Well, I'm going to maintain my position on top of the wagon. I can still see these shadowy forms.
Yeah,
I still got my eye on the same one, basically.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to take another shot at the
right.
shadowy form. I still at disadvantage, I take it.
Yeah.
So I got a 14
Check. I do believe that hits. Yes, it does.
for 10 points of damage.
Davlin's killing shit. We don't even know what it is.
Yeah.
I have.
I'm breaking the cardinal rule. You're always supposed to know what you kill, right?
Describe what you do. I fire into the dark, and it fucking dies.
Yeah.
See that
it's
shadowy
pretty
thing
much.
over there? Fuck that thing.
Yeah.
You kill it.
Nice. So, like I said, fuck that thing. So, yeah, I'm going to drop it with my
Bow.
Yeah.
All right.
Arrow in the shadow.
Yep. All right, Mave.
All right. Mave is going to use her bonus action to give Bardic Inspiration to Davlin.
Bardic Inspiration.
Okay, I want to remind you